Hi there. Trey Malcolm here with the Burning Tree Productions, and this is part two on making the oak chest shelf, or any shelf for any box. When I last left you guys, we were just gluing it up. So here's the shelf. So today, what I'm going to do is we're going to add some splines to this. What I'd like to do is I'd like to make them, just put two in on each side. And then I think we'll take a measurement on it. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to, yeah, so they're 2 inches. It's 2 inches apart. So I'm obviously not ready. Oh, look, I am. How many of you guys have lost your pencil? I think, where did I put that? Tape measure, pencil, tools, all sorts of stuff. I mean, cell phones. Have you ever been like, I wonder where to put my cell phone at? And it's right on your ear. Yep, that's me. Like I said, this is part two of making of the shelf. And what we're going to do today is we're going to add some splines in. So what I want to do is, let me kind of show you a couple different things. I want them to be a 1/2 inch in. So with it being 2, I'm just going to say, okay, I'd like it to be 1 right here, and so it'd be 1 inch, and right there. So about a 1/2 inch in on each side. So that's where I'd like my splines on all 4 corners to be. This is a jig I made to be able to spline it on my table saw. So basically what I did is I took the guide, but it's not a guide, it's a fence. I took the fence and I went with the sides of this fence. And so this actually just fits right on the sides. So it slides up and down and then going across the blade. These are screwed in just from the top, so I screwed it in here. I can take this off. I can actually take these off and replace them whenever I need to. If they get real bad and everything like that, I can actually say, okay, I'm done. I want to replace it. With that being said, this is just basically 4 pieces of wood that fits the guide, again, I'm lost for words. I don't know why. The fence, and then I put a top on it and 2 pieces. I just cut my angles so it's flat on there, and that gives us our 45, which is exactly what, 45 or 90? 90-degree angle, not 45. So that's what this is. So the 90-degree angle right here, it's just flat enough so when it goes across that blade, it actually will cut the spline in where we want it to. So obviously, this blade is too high. And we have probably about 3/4 of an inch of wood here. I don't want to go all the way through. Some people will. I don't. I just wanted to cut just about 1/4 into that. So what I want to do is I want to take my blade down. And I'll line it up. And even a half would be fine. We just don't want, yeah, about a half is right. So I'll just take my tape measure and I'll line up my blade. Perfect. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to find the marks that I made. Right? This one was a little difficult. The pieces on it, or the pieces I made for the spline, was made out of the poplar, but they kept on wanting to snap. Usually I don't have that problem. Usually walnut or whatever, but it was just really soft, which again is poplar. So it's going to go in here just like that. What do you guys think? Anyway, you guys have a good night.